Navigators Intentional Church Discipleship really was a good fit for me, for this congregation. The 2-7 really gives us some practical tools to equip our folks for walking with Christ and serving for Him. And so in 2017, we introduced the book called The Ways of the Alongsider that really was practical help of showing folks how do you walk with somebody. It used terms that folks would not be afraid of, that everybody can walk alongside somebody. You don't have to be an expert, you can be a novice. The goal is iron sharpening iron, and so there's a mutual giving and taking even as you're discipling someone. We believe that discipling is the mandate. It's not another program, it's a lifestyle of receiving and giving. Freely you receive, freely you ought to give. And so we say that our mandate here is to lift Christ and to raise up generations of disciples. Impacting a culture takes time because everybody brings their culture with them. And every church has a culture. And so it's the redundancies that is so important, repeating over and over and over again. And when you see the changes in the culture, when you hear the language changing, you see the values changing, you highlight it, you celebrate it. And so it's taken us some time to see the kind of culture that we have right now. My goal is that when I'm no longer the pastor, I want this mandate of making disciples who make disciples to be in the DNA of this church, so that no matter who comes, who goes, that's who we are. That's our identity, because that's what Christ has called us to do. That's our vision. Till Christ comes, we want to make disciples who make disciples who make disciples, generations across the seasons of our lives.
We've seen the discipleship culture grow in the Church of God of East New York in many major ways, but one of the major ways that I know it's growing is when I see it happening among the youth. Sometimes we can make discipleship this really ethereal or ambiguous thing that just happens when somebody gets saved. And it's not. It's a work of the Holy Spirit, but it's an intentional work of the heart as well. And it takes intentional time, it takes intentional focus, and it also takes very intentional prayer and investment in somebody else's life.
God made Himself real right there to me. That's when I knew God was real. And right then and there, that's when I gave my life to Christ. Because of programs that Pastor has given us to read, to come together as men. Because of that, I'm able now to pass this knowledge and this information on to the young men.
I think that nothing is by chance when it comes to God. I think God helps us to meet people at the right time in the right places because of His plans and His purposes. So in meeting the Navigators Church Ministry through Steve Tice, I think it has been divine. It's been the sovereignty of God, because it has helped us to grow as a church. It has helped us to stay focused. It has helped us to get tools to equip our folks. How is it that we can disciple other people? How can we grow individually, grow as families to be mature disciples in Christ?